Did you know, according to the World Health Organization, nearly 31% of adults globally, that is 1.8 billion people, do not meet the recommended levels of physical activity? This trend has worrying implications for future health, as physical inactivity is one of the main risk factors for premature death. Inactive people have a 20% to 30% increased risk of death compared to those who engage in regular physical activity. We all know a sedentary lifestyle is harmful, but never realize the extent of harm it can do. Let's find out. Welcome to Holistic Halo Vibes. In today's video, we will dive into the concept of a sedentary lifestyle, explore what it is, identify the symptoms, discuss its serious consequences, and provide practical tips for initiating change at a beginner level. Without further ado, let's begin. So what is a sedentary lifestyle? Prolonged periods of inactivity, where individuals engage in activities that involve sitting or lying down for extended durations. Sedentary behavior refers to any activity that uses very little energy. The rise of technology has made it easier to spend long hours in a seated position, contributing to a significant decline in physical activity levels. The World Health Organization recommends that adults engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic activity each week, along with muscle strengthening activities for at least 2 days per week. But how do you know if your lifestyle has become too sedentary? Here are 7 symptoms you need to watch out for. It's an indication that you are leading a sedentary lifestyle. First up, spending more than 50% of your waking hours staying inactive or without any physical activity. Next at 2, chronic fatigue is one of the most common symptoms of a sedentary lifestyle. Lack of energy is due to insufficient physical activity, which reduces blood circulation and oxygen flow to the muscles and brain. At 3, when we spend most of the day sitting, our metabolism slows down, meaning we burn fewer calories than we consume. This excess energy is stored as fat, resulting in weight gain over time. Next up at 4, prolonged periods of inactivity can lead to muscle and joint stiffness, weakness, and discomfort. Over time, it leads to poor posture and also lead to chronic pain and aches. At 5, shortness of breath while performing minimal physical activity is a common symptom of a sedentary lifestyle. This occurs when individuals engage in tasks that require even slight exertion, such as climbing stairs or brisk walking. Next at 6, sedentary behavior is linked to poor sleep quality and insomnia. Finally, at 7, mental health issues like mood disorders, brain fog, reduced alertness, and lack of motivation are common symptoms of a sedentary lifestyle. Now that we are aware of the symptoms, let's understand its long-term consequences. First up, cardiovascular disease. One of the most significant consequences of a sedentary lifestyle is the increased risk of cardiovascular diseases. Extended periods of inactivity can lead to high blood pressure and increased cholesterol levels. Studies show a 37% increase in the risk of cardiovascular disease when staying inactive for more than 23 hours per week, as compared to those who have reported less than 11 hours per week of sedentary behavior. Second, stress levels. When leading a sedentary lifestyle, the sympathetic nervous system increases. This is the fight or flight response of the body. Over time, it leads to an increase in the stress hormones and inflammation in the body, causing chronic health issues. Third, type 2 diabetes. A prolonged period of inactivity lowers the metabolism. This in turn imbalances the blood sugar levels as the body is unable to regulate blood sugar and insulin. Studies show people who reported 5 to 7 hours of sedentary behavior had a 26% increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Fourth, obesity. Reduced metabolism leads to weight gain as the body burns fewer calories and stores the excess mostly in the form of fat. Over time, it leads to obesity that opens gates to many other chronic health complications. Fifth, mental health. Many studies show a direct link between a sedentary lifestyle and a risk of developing mental health issues like depression and anxiety. Sixth, arthritis. Prolonged periods of inactivity can lead to chronic health conditions like arthritis and osteoporosis. Studies show an increased sedentary lifestyle can worsen the condition of inflammation and rheumatoid arthritis. Now that we are aware of the health complications associated with physical inactivity, let's discuss the solutions. Here are 7 simple lifestyle changes we can incorporate into our daily lives. First, let's consciously stand when we find ourselves sitting for an extended period. Next, walking is the simplest way to stay active throughout the day. Taking the stairs instead of an elevator is another great way to stay active. Third, set reminders to take breaks every 45 minutes to move around and make housework an opportunity to exercise. Fourth, finding active hobbies is another great way to stay engaged and move more. Whether it's a dance class or hiking with friends, combining physical activity with something you enjoy makes exercise more like fun. Fifth, consider using fitness trackers or smartphone apps that monitor your activity levels and send reminders to move. These tools can help keep you accountable and motivated to move more. Sixth, aim for at least 20 minutes of moderate exercise most days. 7th, when at work, ensure you stay active, whether it's walking during phone calls or taking short breaks to stretch. Incorporating regular movements is essential throughout the day to stay healthy. The World Health Organization projects nearly 500 million people to develop heart disease, obesity, diabetes, or other non-communicable diseases linked to physical inactivity by the year 2030. It's time we take action and prevent our health from deteriorating further. However, do remember to set realistic goals, start small, and slowly build up your routine to stay motivated. This video aims at creating awareness on the harmful effects of leading a sedentary lifestyle. If you found the video helpful, do share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Holistic Halo Vibes for more such content.